Hi Dane, I've got your watch here. I have the case back pulled off and I have the crown and the stem pulled out so I can look at this. And yeah, your crown threads are all jacked up. The crown tube threads are all nasty and rounded over and gross. I don't know if you can see in this video, see how these are sort of blurred and shiny and gross. And these are crisp and sharp. Even in the video, you should be able to see the individual threads. That's because these threads are really nice. Good threads. One thing, though, that I didn't really think about very clearly is that when you have threads that are this damaged, and they are that damaged, those aren't the only threads that get messed up. The threads inside your crown are also all messed up from being forced up and down on these bad threads. And this crown is also bad, and it more or less doesn't work on these good crown tubes on this case. They just won't, they barely screw down at all, and if we use this crown on this case, it's going to mess up these crown threads, and that's not acceptable. So we need to replace this crown. The good news, actually, though, is that I'm one of the only people who probably has one. I got this a couple of years ago at a parts warehouse. That is a genuine new old stock original crown for this model, never ever ever used. And so I have this for you. We didn't talk about this, but I have a solution that might work for you. I really like this mod. I don't really want to give it up, but I'm willing to do it, and obviously we're going ahead with it. But I'm wondering if you'd be willing to, instead of buying this crown from me, if you'd be willing to trade your old mid case to me for this crown and for building your new stem, because all of that's got to come apart. This is a 4-part construction. It's got to come apart and then come in here. If you could do that, then I would donate this, because then I can fudge this to basically, I can fudge this to the point that I would take basically a bad crown and I would get rid of the threads inside, and so it would work. It wouldn't be a screw down anymore, but I would get to keep this mod, which would be nice. So let me know if you're willing to do that, because that would be great. You had asked me to look at the movement. Movement's sort of hazy, and looking at it under magnification, I can see little flakes of things, little teeny tiny fibers, little flakes of skin, and it's a little hazy. I don't know if you can see it, but there's this kind of sheen, this shimmer that's on like this strap right here. I don't see any lubrication in these pivots, but it runs well. So, I mean, it's up to you. We're here, you could have it done if you wanted, and that would be, I mean, we're here. You don't have to. It's running fine. These 7548s and 7549s will run indefinitely because they're so sturdily built. The only problem they ever really get into is with the date driving wheel on the front side underneath the calendar, because it starts to bind up because it works for so long and the plastic starts to deform. But that's not really probably something you really need to worry about, though if I did a service on it, I could certainly check that. So it's up to you. You let me know what you're willing to do. And again, if you're willing to trade me your old mid case for this new old stock crown and building your new stem, that would be great. I'd really appreciate it. And if not, that's fine. If you want to keep your old thing and you want to just talk about the a cash solution for this, we can do that too. Okay, you let me know what you want to do. Thanks.